Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Wednesday, November 7th, 2012. In the northeastern U.S., the tragedy of Superstorm Sandy continues to be felt. About 650,000 customers of electrical utilities, most in New York and New Jersey, remain without power. That means heat as well, in addition to electricity lights. This is now the 10th day after the power went out. According to a Bloomberg tally of utility customers, about 627,000 homes and businesses are blacked out in New York and New Jersey. This is down from a peak of 4.7 million that were out. New Jersey has about 460,000 of those homes remaining without electricity or with power. Sandy knocked out power to more than 8.5 million customers in 21 states after it made landfall in southern New Jersey on October 29th. Meanwhile, the situation getting into and out of New York City has been dire. Last evening, listening to the traffic reports on AM radio up until 10 o'clock at night, traffic jams on the George Washington Bridge and the Lincoln Tunnel were still up to 2 hours long for people trying to exit the city. A lot of this was because rail service, the PATH trains and New Jersey Transit were running on very, very limited schedules, and the Holland Tunnel, which accommodates approximately 100,000 vehicles a day in and out, was closed. The Holland Tunnel was reopened at 5 a.m. this morning. It's expected that there will be some uptick in rail service by the PATH trains and the New Jersey Transit trains. However, it must be remembered that tunnels into New York City remain closed indefinitely. That include 4 East Harlem River tunnels. And this includes Long Island Railroad service. So Long Island, coming from Long Island into the east, into New York, is still very, very seriously affected. It's an ongoing disaster. Meanwhile, everybody's got their eyes on the next storm, which has begun to hit southern New Jersey as we speak. Wind gusts expected up to 65 miles per hour, accompanied by rain, sleet, and snow, are forecast to hit New York City by about midday today. As I said, they're already hitting New Jersey now. According to the authorities, Brick Township, New Jersey, which is a low-lying area along the Atlantic Ocean, has already issued a mandatory evacuation order for low-lying neighborhoods, and it's urging other residents to seek higher ground. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has indicated that 277,000 people in New York and New Jersey and Connecticut have already registered for general assistance with the agency. Winds are kicking up in New Jersey right now. Some battered shore communities, in addition to Brick, are ordering mandatory evacuations. In New York City, Mayor Bloomberg has ordered police cars to use their patrol car loudspeakers to warn residents about evacuating. So this is a Armageddon-like situation. I don't like to dramatize it, but when you're in the eye of a catastrophe, when it's unfolding, it's best to report it. Airlines are scrapping flights into and out of New York. United, the world's largest airline, suspended New York City service starting at noon today. American Airlines is stopping at 3 p.m. today for about 24 hours. Meanwhile, Lloyd's has asked the market for Sandy loss information. They have informed the market that a formal request for managing agents' estimated gross and net loss exposures to Superstorm Sandy will be sent out later this week. The 50 or so Lloyd's syndicates will have to respond by November 9th. Actually, December 12th. They have until December 12th to complete and return the information request. Lloyd says we're in the business of examining our exposure to Superstorm Sandy in the normal way, and we will be issuing a major claims return. At this stage, it's too early to accurately quantify how much we're going to have to pay, so we're asking for an expedited process. Yesterday, Willis Group CEO Joe Plumeri raised eyebrows when he speculated that the reinsured and insured loss could eventually reach $50 billion because of the high level of insurance penetration in the United States. So Lloyd's wants to find out exactly what they're on the hook for. Meanwhile, if you're in Bermuda waiting for an important document to be delivered from the United States, you might be waiting for a while. The Royal Gazette is reporting that mail from the U.S. to Bermuda has been delayed by the storm. The government said that, as the public is aware, Sandy's recent destruction in the U.S. Northeast has disrupted numerous services, including flights into and out of New York, and the post office apologizes to its customers for any inconvenience resulting from the delivery service delay. That's very nice of them. Last month we reported that American Airlines mechanics and ground crew might in fact have been tampering with some of the seats that were coming loose in flight. We retract that statement and apologize. It apparently was not American Airlines employees who are doing it. It was Weber Aircraft, the Gainesville, Texas-based company that manufactured the seats for American Airlines. They apparently had a defect in the part. It seems that the problem had to do with locking pins on the seat that failed to engage, possibly because of a buildup of spilled soft drinks, coffee, and juice. What that says about the sanitary level of the planes is one thing, but at least it wasn't the fault of American Airlines employees. The Federal Aviation Administration is issuing instructions to all airlines that have used Weber aircraft seats to go check them to make sure that they do so. There are 25 other airlines that could be affected by the problem. And in the United States last night, we had that little matter of the election, which was announced. President Obama has been reelected. He had a sizable victory in the Electoral College, although the margin of victory in the popular vote was approximately 1 million. The Democrats picked up one additional seat in the U.S. Senate, and the Republicans maintained control of the House of Representatives. Former Governor Romney made a quite rational and civilized and stirring and impressive concession speech. And President Obama actually indicated that he's going to reach out to Governor Romney and consult with him as he goes forward during this period leading up to the inauguration on January 20th. Hope springs eternal. Maybe the two parties will be able to work collectively and actually get about doing the business of the people. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.